Hello everybody, we're going to demonstrate how to put a cervical collar on somebody the proper way for the new USA Waterski instructional video. Okay, first thing we're going to do is we're going to size up the C-collar for the patient. We have manual stabilization going on by our person here. We're going to come in and we're going to size up the patient. I'm going to take 4 fingers and put them down here from the jaw to the clavicle and get a measurement. I know that that measurement with 4 fingers is going to be a no neck on our C-collar. I'm going to adjust it so that it says no neck on both sides, and then I'm going to lock it in to position so it doesn't move. What I don't want to do is drag the patient's hair along in the Velcro, so I'm going to fold under the Velcro on the back. And as we're holding C-spine, I'm going to gently slide it in under the patient's neck and put the patient's jaw in the center of the stiff neck. I'm going to reach around and grab the Velcro, trying not to pull any hair. And Brian, my assistant here, is going to gently pull his hands out. I'm then going to lock it tight and make sure that it's stable. Always holding C-spine even after we get a C-collar on. Continuing with part 2 of this scenario, we're still holding C-spine on the patient. We're now going to strap the patient down and immobilize them. Starting at the shoulders, we're going to do an X across the shoulders down to the hips. Some backboards have 4 straps, some have 2. So what we're going to do when we have 2 is we're just going to come up and we're going to strap the patient down to immobilize them. Once we have the chest and the pelvis strapped down, we can then put our head blocks in. Towel rolls can be used if you don't have traditional head blocks. We're going to slide these in, get them nice and snug to the patient, and we're just going to use some medical tape to tape her head down to immobilize it. Once we do that, the person holding the head can now let go and we're immobilized.
So now we're going to demonstrate how to actually turn a face-down unconscious skier using what we call the vice grip. First thing, this is our unconscious skier, and you're going to want to grab the skier at the base of the skull as well as at the mandible, the jawline. And what you're actually doing is what we call a vice grip. As Brian stands up, you'll see that that's a nice secure hold of the cervical spine. So if he's face down, then I swim under him, and you'll see this as we demonstrated in the water. I swim under him and turn him face up, maintaining cervical spine precautions the entire time.
First, we will demonstrate swimming in a face-up skier utilizing the vice grip.
Okay, we're touching.
Touch it and bring it over.
Okay, we're in.
All right, on 3, submerge board. 1, 2, 3. All the way down, up,
Okay, we're in a good spot.
center.
Everybody ready?
Yes.
Okay, on 3 we're going to come out. I'm going to stay on the head.
Everybody got grip?
1, your count.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, up. Finger up here in the shade.
Oh, strap.
This looks like a good spot. Okay, now someone get a stiff neck, please. I'm going to remain on the head here. Our neck. Whoops, chin in there a little bit. There we go.
It's not there.
These things are never. All right, we're strapped and we have a C-collar on and we're ready for transport.
Now we will demonstrate swimming in an unconscious face-down skier utilizing the vice grip.
Charlie, can you hear me?
What'd you have to eat last night?
Yeah, what are you doing tonight? Okay, 5 feet. Okay, come on, come in. We got C-spine. I'm gonna bring you in. A couple of you guys are ready to sink.
Ready?
Okay, count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Steps out. Okay.
Okay, on 3, we'll bring her back up here. Okay, on 3, let's stand up. 1, 2, 3, up. Let's go all the way back here and shade. Okay, on 3, we're going to go straight down. 1, 2, 3. Okay, C-collar. Really what we want to do is we want to do the C-collar before we do all the strapping. Squash your earrings and the side of her head. Okay, we're going to strap her down with the straps, and the last thing we're going to do is immobilize her head with the towel rolls. Okay. Got it?
Okay.
All right.
Tape.
To summarize, we have demonstrated today some of the skills that should be covered in a USA Waterski safety clinic. Cervical collar placement with full spinal immobilization, the vice grip, rescuing a face-up skier, rescuing an unconscious face-down skier. So get out there and practice some drills. It will all pay off when your safety crew performs a well-orchestrated rescue.